Hey everyone, Charles here at eTrailer, and today we're taking a look at the RockyMounts Monorail Bike Rack on a 2019 GMC Acadia. So this rack is going to be great for carrying a lot of different style bikes. Because of this front wheel mount and its weight capacity, you can carry up to 60 pounds per bike. And because of the wheel mount, you can carry those frames, those odd-shaped frames, the carbon fiber style, so you're not going to warp or damage that. It's going to be made out of steel and aluminum, so it's going to be durable and lighter weight. It's also finished with a black powder coat, making it rust resistant. One of the cool features about this rack is that by pulling on this handle, you can tilt this away and still be able to access your hatch without having to take your bike off, so you can grab your helmets, your waters, whatever you need for your bike ride. And when we lift it up into place, we can hear an audible click, just like that, and we know we're locked into place. We have two attachment points, the front wheel mount and a rear wheel back strap. Another cool thing that I like about the RockyMounts is that all the touch points are going to be highlighted in blue. Just makes it easier to see in the dark and also just to know what I need to be able to operate this rack. But to take the bike off, we're going to start with the back strap and get it out of the way. And then keeping one hand on the frame so it doesn't fall on your vehicle, we can push this button, pull up and pull away, and now our bike is free. With the bike out of the way, we can take a closer look at the cradles. You can see that we have a thin groove here that's gonna support your thin-wheeled bikes all the way up to your 5-inch fat tire bikes. This part folds down just to make it even a smaller profile for when we fold this up. And the rear wheel cradle will pivot back and forth to accommodate your wheelbases of up to 48 inches. With a bike rack on the back of your vehicle, you have this added length. And with our setup here, from the bumper to the furthest point out, we're at about 32 inches, something to keep in mind when you're backing into a tight space. And from the ground to the bottom of this handle, I'm looking at about 22 3/4 inches, and from the shank, about 16 inches. Another thing to keep in mind when you're going up those steep hills or driveways, the front of your vehicle is going to go up and the rear is going to go down. We can also fold this rack up by using the same handle that we did to tilt this away. And this is going to save us a lot more room for when we park in our garage. So now the added length from the bumper to the furthest point drops down to 13.5 inches, and the closest point is going to be about 3 inches, but nothing to worry about as it's not going to get any closer than that. In the folded up position, we are going to be blocking some of the rear backup camera, but we are still going to be able to see through it. We have full visibility of our tail lights and our windshield. This is your 2-inch shank that's going to fit into your 2-inch hitch receiver, and it's going to come with an anti-rattle bolt and lock. That's going to be key to like with your cable lock right here. So both your bike and your rack is going to be secure for when you're not around. But the anti-rattle bolts feature, as you can see, as I'm shaking the rack, the whole vehicle is moving, ensuring its secure connection. Overall, this is one of my favorite racks. We get a lot of premium features for not that premium price. The tilt away, the front wheel mount, and that it folds up, and that we can accommodate that 60-pound weight capacity without having to pay anything extra for our fat tire cradles. That makes it great. If you want something that's going to make lifting or loading and unloading your bikes a little bit easier, check out the Yakima Stage 2. Otherwise, this is a great option. And that does it for our look on the RockyMounts Monorail Bike Rack on a 2019 GMC Acadia.
Here on our test course, we'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action, which simulates turning corners or evasive maneuvers. Once we get to the alternating speed bumps, we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or a pothole or driving over uneven pavement. Now lastly, we're going over some full speed bumps, and we can see here the up and down action, and this will just be like driving in and out of a parking lot, garage, or driveway.